What's up, Edgelords? My name is TheKuraning, and welcome to Death-cember! Ha 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 ha! Today we're actually playing Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, which is one of my favorite cult classics. And I absolutely love playing it for Christmas for whatever reason. Not Halloween, you know. Okay, so we can either create a character, or we can answer a series of questions about the type of vampire you'd like to play, and allow the game to create your character. I'm just going to... that's tough, actually. Yeah, let's answer the questions and see what it gives us. So, and if I don't like it too much, we'll edit some things. So, answer a series of questions. I like boys. Some drunken mortals attempt to pick a fight with you in a bar. Do you trash the place with the fool's broken bodies, or clear the place out with a mere wave of your hand? I like mere wave of your hand. You're outbid at an auction for a macabre piece of art that you just must have. You know the collector who won it. You even been to his house. Do you give him a few drinks and persuade him to sell it to you? Do you wait until he leaves, find his spare key, make it look like a robbery? Do you write unflattering critique about him and wait until the internet makes it bad? I'm gonna rob him. You were mugged last night. It wasn't life-threatening, but you want to take some measures to make sure that if it happens again, you aren't defenseless. Do you sign up for martial arts classes, start carrying a knife and conceal it in your belt, or buy a gun? I guess a knife. As you're walking home late at night, you hear footsteps, glance back, and suddenly realize someone's following you. Do you turn to confront them or duck behind a tree to lose them? I ducked. You just started playing that cool new computer game, but it is full of bugs. Elder Scrolls. Do you complain on forums, email the developers, or fix the code yourself? Usually I just complain about the issue, but let's say we patch up the code. On Friday, you left a drunken rant in on your boss's voicemail. On Saturday, you sobered up and realized you had to erase it no matter what. What do? You know the side door's card reader is broken and can probably be hacked. All you need to do is slip and erase the message and slip out. You're an employee. Just show the security guard your badge, ask him about a sports team, laugh, walk in, erase the message, say, "Have a good one, buddy," and walk out. Ooh, I like the second option. The world's a cruel and unforgiving place, but you've gotten by so far. Why? Stay out of sight, or keep it a secret? Stay out of sight. You have been embraced by the Nosferatu clan. The Nosferatu embrace twists and deforms of physical appearance, making them abominations in the eyes of men. The Nosferatu are outcasts who have perfected the ability to blend into shadows and are masters of espionage and information gathering. Yes! Nosferatu is my favorite gosh dang vampire clan. You don't even know. Your vampire's attributes and abilities have now been determined and entered into its character sheet, which you will see next. After the tour of your character sheet, you may make changes to the character or simply play it as is. Alright. So, I've got good stamina, which I'm not sure if I really want. I've played this game before, so I don't need health tests. Sorry, I had a cat hair in my mouth. Yeah, stamina is toughness. Actually, it's not bad to have stamina. So let's look at the base. I'm a Nosferatu. Alright, so first we need our history. Yeah. Nosferatu are pretty gross looking, but I love them a lot. So I can be homosexual? That's a history, I guess. You always found your own gender much more attractive than the other sex, although many people still have issues dealing with this. Maybe vampiric society is different. Does this change anything? Does this help? It can be a video game publisher. You relish a sad pleasure in ruining promising game developing studios with impossible deadlines. There's no salt there at all. Swap the priority order of your attributes to mental, social, physical. It could be an eco-terrorist hacker. Knowledge, skills, talents. Pedagogue. Lowborn. Get extra blood when feeding on bums and hookers. Your unwashed legacy doesn't leave you much in the way of education, however. It costs you more experience to raise your knowledge abilities. I don't like that. Your body heals at a slower rate than normal, since it takes more energy to return your rotting flesh to be conditioned. On the upside, your flesh is malleable. It costs you less experience to raise your physical attributes. Oh, and you can never raise charisma above 3 because of the peculiar odor. I really like to have a high charisma in the early game, because that's actually how you get one of the best endings in the first area. So I'm going to skip cadaverous flesh. Boogeyman. Come from a long line of gifted perverts, and your obfuscate effects last longer. The preoccupation... Your potence can never be raised above 3. That actually sounds really good. I love obfuscate. We'll keep Boogeyman in mind. Leatherface, you start with 1 point in melee, an extra point in potence. You've never felt much empathy for other living things, however, so now it will cost you more experience to buy humanity points, and you're more likely to frenzy. That's not bad. We'll keep that in mind too. Shepherd of Vermin. Ooh. Okay, so basically everything you can get like lowers your potence, but your animalism. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use. You're deformed or the moon, but it's 1.5 times more difficult for you to learn the obfuscate. But I like obfuscate. See, and that doesn't mean that you won't lose your humanity. So the thing about this game is that if you lose all of your humanity, that makes it really easy to frenzy, makes it easier to get, masquerade violations. And if you lose out on your 5 masquerade violations, you lose the game, which we don't want. It's not your fault you were born lacking in the appearance departments. Okay, so basically, I get more blood from the ladies. So, let's go with Boogeyman. I'm interested in what... just for the memes, I'm interested in what's going to happen. I'm pretty sure I've played with the Boogeyman history before, so let's just, I'm just really interested in seeing what's going to happen. So, we're gonna name ourselves. Sure. There we go. Alright. So, basically, I couldn't, for whatever reason, it would not let me change some things. So... Oh, I just don't get any social points to start out with.
3 hours later.
You always want to start with at least 1 in melee or firearms. And having stuff in Brawl is good, basically. So when you're in combat in the early game. This looks fine for now. I mean, clearly it'll go up later. So we are going to be in Nosferatu. Imagine that. That's a bra.
I want to show you something.
Hey! There was a bra. Okay, so that's cool. Usually when it's the opposite gender or sex or whatever that you get as your sire, but because I chose homosexual as my history, it was a dude. So this is going to be very interesting. Oh no, I'm a vampire. Somehow I've gotten all these piercings. Somehow my sire was also a Toreador. That's the male Toreador model. They're like the sexy, like, persuasion vampires. They've got really good social skills. So I don't know how I became a Nosferatu.
My apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence, have been broken. As prince, I am within my rights to grant or deny the kindred of this city the privilege of siring. Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests. However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence, as up to
That
tonight,
wasn't my
I
sire
considered
at
the
all.
accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization. But as some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression is death. Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society, lest we endanger all of our blood. Forgive me. Let the penalty commence.
Oh no. Oh no. No! My sire, no.
Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most childer are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that...
This is bullshit!
Yeah. Listen to Nines.
If Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish, I have decided to let this kindred live. They shall be instructed in the ways of our kind and be granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening.
God, I love this game. I'm just so excited, man. I haven't played this game in a long time. I've only ever gotten one of the endings.
Your sire, tragic, my apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to if we wish to survive. When anyone breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old society. Understand my predicament. Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior.
I mean, not really,
So,
but okay.
What I'm offering is not generosity, but the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by your sire.
Okay. What do I gotta do, man?
This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do. Good evening.
Alright, so we're heading to Santa Monica. Yeah, I know how to play the game. It's Jack.
What a scene, man. Woo-wee. Then they just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. How about that? Look, kiddo, it's probably a lot for you to take in, so, why don't you let me show you the ropes? What do you say?
Who are you?
I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica with your hide and we'll trade life stories, okay? Till then, I got about this much time. You in or out?
Just give me the basics, man.
Youngsters these days. Well, your funeral, kiddo. But keep a couple things in mind before you go. Now, these lessons aren't just for your benefit, so listen up.
Okay.
First, the masquerade. You're gonna be hearing a lot about this, so let me sum up real quick. Sure, you're a vampire. Great. Keep it to yourself, okay? It's easier that way, trust me. That's the masquerade. Keeping vampire secrets secret. Easy, right?
Maybe for you.
Easy peasy.
Have you seen me, man?
Now, if you violate the masquerade, if you run around spooking humans or whatever, you make things harder on all of us. Then all of us get pissed off when we come after you, and you end up like your sire there, staked and baked. Comprende, kiddo?
Yeah, I got it, dude. Don't worry about me.
Right on. Next, humanity. Being a vampire isn't the end of the road. You think life was hard? Just wait. Now you're half beast, half man, and it ain't quite an easy fit. You're gonna be fighting that beast for the rest of your days, every time you give into it. Whenever you kill an innocent, you feed the beast a little more, and it grows a little stronger. After a while, the beast can take over, and you'll go wild and have to be put down like a rabid dog. So, you know, fight it. Don't be a homicidal maniac. That'll help with the masquerade, too. See how it all comes together? Ain't that nice?
Yeah.
Now, with all that said, you still have to keep your ass alive. For that, you're gonna have to feed. That's a little blood sound, kiddo. I imagine you're feeling that thirst right about now, huh? Get it where you can, however you can. Just remember the first 2 lessons. Don't let anyone else see you feeding. They'll flip out and cause you to break the masquerade and cause some bigger, badder vampire to come stomp a mud hole in your ass. Also, drink deep, but don't drain them dry. See, that's giving in to the beast. You do that, you lose a grip on your humanity and you lose control. There we go again. It all fits together. Beautiful. Can you dig it?
I can dig it.
Righteous. Now, ship off like a good little soldier. If you pull this off, come downtown to the last round and I'll tell you how jacked this whole situation is. Until then, good luck. Or maybe I should just say, nice knowing you, kiddo.
Thanks, Jack. I'll sleep the day off and laugh later. See ya. Alright. We get a house, basically. Alright. I'm gonna just refresh myself on the finer points of the controls, and I'll be right back. Alright. I'm back. So, yeah, I'm playing with the unofficial patch. A lot of stuff's been added since the last time I played the game, so I'm pretty excited about that. Let's see. Password for your computer Sunrise. Keep the cash in the drawer. It's yours. I dropped you an email with my address. Come on over after you get settled. Mercurio. Thank you, Mercurio. At your convenience, please come and visit me in my home downtown. I leave you this to guide you. Dark blood, our curse. A light, this verse. Such power I sense in one so young. Come find me where burns the mystical sun. M. Strauss, Tremere Regent. I'm not a Tremere. Apparently they're pretty OP. No, that's not... This game is also very floaty. So I got 100 buckaroonies. Take me to my email. Email you, girl, woman. If I email me, girl, woman. Alright. A reminder from LaCroix. Mercurio will contact you when you arrive in Santa Monica. Waste no time in meeting with him. Oh, man. Oh, no. I don't want to get demonetized even though I'm not monetized. Oh, no. Just, delete. Deleted. Alright. From Kilpatrick's. Looking for that lazy-ass ex-husband who's late on his alimony payments? How about that jerk who knocked you up? Look no further. With Arthur Kilpatrick's amazing crime-puter, you can find almost anyone with a record, and these days that's just about everyone. So come on down to Arthur Kilpatrick's bail bonds. If you got the deadbeat, we've got the technology to find them. And this is from Mercurio. Hey, welcome to town. Come on over to my place once you get situated, and we'll talk about what you'll need to get the job. We'll talk about what you'll need to get the job done. I'm going to pick up explosives right now, some Astrolite. I should be back by the time you come over. You know, as you do. I'm at 24 Main Street, number 4. Walk to the end of the alley, and my building is the next one on the right. M. Subject: the opening from a friend. The game begins. A pawn is moved. That's everything. So yeah, everyone likes to play as Malks in this game, which Malks are Malkavians, and they're the zany, wacky, zany, wacky, crazy ones, which is all well and good. I'm actually going to give that back for now. No, I'll take it. Yeah. So basically, here's our character sheet. Here's all my stuff going on. Here's the quest log. It shows you everything you're gonna do. I'm sure, you know, there's 4 areas. I'm sure you've watched someone play this game before. It's a very good game. So Clan Nosferatu advantage, extra blood from rats. Rats do not flee. Penalty is seduction maximum of 0, so I can't, you know, you can't be sexy to anyone. If I get too close to anyone and they see me, that's like an immediate masquerade violation. So technically it's supposed to make the game harder. The first time I beat the game I was a Nosferatu. I got a masquerade violation for being too close to someone once, and it was in downtown, and I came out of a building and they were right there. It's not that big of a deal. There's a bunch of quests that you can do that like restore the masquerade. I wouldn't worry about it so much. And my history is homosexual, and my benefit is start as a homosexual. Great. Yeah, and as time goes on, we'll get better stats, we'll get better things. You can crouch. Is there anything under the bed? There's nothing under the bed. It's been a long time since I've played, so I'm interested in seeing what changes they've made. I need lockpicks, which I have to buy. Newspaper. Carnival of Death. Gruesome remains found on the pier. Police bed. Welp. Police baffled. So I accidentally just used my blood heal discipline. I forgot that you could use that stuff basically in just in general. Niv bed. Alright. So obfuscate is nice because you can basically just stop and the timer doesn't deplete.
You got some change, mister?
Oh. You're not exactly what I wanted, but choosers can eat beggars. Oh. Damn it. Okay, I need to look up... I just lost humanity. And, basically, so you start with... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... Yeah, so you start with 7 humanity. 6 isn't bad. You can gain humanity back as long as you aren't a dick. So let me check... Let me check this again. Right, so feed is F. I think to stop feeding, I just press not F. Basically, as a Nosferatu, you're gonna want to feed on rats anyways, unless you've taken, That's pretty normal. Most of everyone you can interact with won't give you a masquerade violation, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, see. So we're down here in the sewers. This is how you're supposed to get around as a Nosferatu. You're supposed to use the sewers a lot. Because no one can see you down here. Like, there's no one down here besides these rats. And you're actually going to want to use the rats, because they give you... There we go. See? Oh no, I run like a nerd. But yeah, so theoretically, eventually you figure out where everything is. Rats give you a ton of blood, which makes one area easier. We'll be going down there eventually. If you've ever seen the game, you know what I mean. So see, you have these maps, and you can kind of look at it and see where you came from. So I need to get back to the pawn shop, so I need 13. So I am up here at 8, at E. I'm at E, access point E. 13 is back by G, so I need to go back and to the left. And yeah, that's essentially just how it works here. Back to access point G. So the first thing you're gonna want to do is go to Trip at the pawn shop. Or well, actually, technically the first thing you're gonna want to do is talk to some people. But yeah, those people walking along, as long as you don't get too close to them.
Oh my. Oh my. Oh,
you can only interact with this guy if you're not... essentially, if you're not, you know, a vamp. Here we go. That's not him. No, we have to be over here. A lot of people use the... Yeah. Yeah?
Hey, buddy, go your own way.
Okay. That's not him. Maybe that was him. No? He's supposed to be over there. No one's really reacting to me. I might just have to go and talk to Mercurio first. Like, that's clearly what they want me to do. So let's just deal with that. You're entering Elysium. Basically, you can't use attacks or weapons or anything. Hey, Mercurio.
Those mothers ripped me off. I'm dying here. Oh.
What happened to you, man?
I went... what is this lump? Is this my rib? Oh, holy shit. My rib is poking through my side? Oh, I'm all numb. You gotta look and tell me.
It's a broken bottle. Now tell me what happened to you.
Goddamn chemist. Can't trust any operators in L.A. I verified him. Organization seem reliable. Guy mixes up speed. His crew sells it. Occasionally does explosives. I set up a drop. I show up at the beach with the money, right? 4 of his guys, they come out of nowhere. Junky pricks hit me with a bat. It feels like I got a friggin' horse kicking it. I never should have gone alone. Amateur move. I should have handled those pricks. Goddamn dirty Cali rat bastards. Those cocksuckers beat me rotten, left me for a stiff. I had to crawl to my car, crawl my ass up here. The vamp blood's the only thing holding me together. But shit, they got the money, they got the Astrolite.
Vamp blood? Question mark?
Right. You're straight off the bus. Once a month I get fed vampire blood. Heals me faster. Makes me stronger than a normal human. I don't age. By looking at me, you wouldn't realize it, but I'm almost 60.
So where do I find the Astrolite now?
Those small-time sons of bitches live out in a dump on the beach. 4 or 5 of them. And one's got the explosives is Dennis.
Dennis.
And money too, that prick.
How do I get there?
Laying in a pool in my own blood, and you want friggin' directions?
Yeah, I want friggin' directions.
All right. Down the street, in the parking garage, stairs down to the beach, on the right. Those better not be some of my last words.
Deal with it. Anything else?
You gotta get it back from him. Maybe reason with him, maybe break in. I don't know. I want to kill him. Do whatever you people do. I blew it, I know.
Is there anything I can do to help you?
Yeah, if you could... Oh, something just started leaking. I need something for the pain.
I'll bring something back for you.
One more thing. About the deal. I mean it. You tell anyone about this, I'm dead. I'm begging you. I got a way of getting people what they need. You don't say anything, I can help you out.
Good to know. I'll see you later, man. I like Mercurio. He's a good guy. I'm gonna play this like normal. Normally I help people and I'm good and I'm a good being. I'm a good scary being. But I'm planning on making this like a yearly thing. Until I've beaten the game with all the different vampy guys. So maybe in the future I'll be an asshole when I'm like a Bruja or a Gangrel or something. I love Vampire, man. Yeah. Basically, if you just walk down the middle of the street and you watch out for idiots like that. There he is. See? I'm pretty sure that's him. I forget his name, but he's a good guy. Hey there.
Oh man, you're a Nosferatu, aren't you?
I don't know what you think you know, sir, but you better forget it.
Hey, I work for a vampire. I don't know how much I should tell you, but oh man, damn! It would be awesome to talk to someone else on the inside. You know what I mean? Oh man. Hell yeah! Oh man, I knew it.
Yeah, so basically in that.
I knew you were. I just could tell.
Oh, someone came too close to me, I think.
I saw your teeth, and I was like, damn! It was like I could just sense you. The name's Knox Harrington.
Hey, Knox. I think I just.
I'm a ghoul. I didn't know about any of this stuff until a couple of months ago, when this guy just appeared, and well, all of a sudden, bam! Whoa, man! Vampires are real and right there in front of my eyes. Blew my goddamn moment.
Really?
Nope. My new boss has set me up.
You said you're a ghoul? What's that?
Well,
Question
the way it was
mark.
explained to me, whenever a vampire lets a human drink some of their vampire blood, the human gains a little vampire power, can heal up quick and that kind of stuff. Jeez, oh man. Then they're a ghoul and ooh, watch out. Oh man, I really wish I could tell you, but I don't think I'm supposed to.
It's freaking me out, man.
Really cool
That
to be
little,
talking to you well, because I don't get a lot of chance to talk to vampires. Oh man. Well, other than my master. So
Either someone is nearby or I'm
what's up?
breaking the masquerade like 100,000 times. So what are you doing around here?
Look, I probably shouldn't tell you this, but I'm on a secret mission for my master. Well, hey, it's been great talking to you, man. But I better be going. Oh man, you know, important stuff to do.
Yeah, see you around, Nox. Okay, yeah, it's just that someone's nearby. Buy a watch. Okay, sounds good to me. And basically one of the first things you're gonna want to do, besides all that, is you want to come in here to the pawn shop.
Good evening. Nice work on the face there.
Because you need lockpicks.
I got a friend who's into the body sculpting scene, goes to conventions and stuff. You know, not my thing, but I can appreciate it. You know. Nice job with the ears there, especially. That's right, dude.
Yeah, it's Trip. He's so sweet. Thanks. What's your name?
You call me Trip. I own this shop.
Nice to meet you, Trip.
Thanks. You new to Santa Monica?
Yes, I am. Is it that obvious?
It's not a big surprise. We get you faces through here night after night. Used to be more tourists, but now, I don't know, man. It's more like drifters.
Why do they come here?
Beats me. Santa Monica is dead. I don't know why anyone comes out here anymore.
I see. I'd like to buy something, please.
All right, here's what we got
Alright,
today.
so the first thing you want to do... sell the... Oh, I had a watch. I don't know why she wanted me to buy one. And then you want to sell the estrogen. Because for some reason you just have estrogen. And then you want to buy the lockpick. It never breaks. So, basically you just need the lockpick. And then, it's not a bad idea to have... Ooh. See, my melee's not that great. You can pick up some stuff for free, so you don't necessarily need all this. We'll come back later. I think I know where to find a tire iron. And eventually, once your obfuscate gets high enough, you can just kind of walk around and no one will bother you. So first, let's go to the blood bank, because we have to make friends with the man down there. La la la. Blood bank. And we have to be nice to him, otherwise he will be mean to us. Hello.
You next up for the needle? Hmm? Your donation could save a life, you know. Oh, but isn't it a little late for altruism? I don't think you're here to give blood at all. I don't buy it, Jack. I bet you're here to take blood. Am I right?
You offering?
Right down to business. None of this pretend I don't drink blood shit. Very refreshing to find a decisive customer. I respect that. So, what'll it be?
How much?
If you have to ask.
Show me what you got. So yeah, basically, you want to come and be nice to this guy right away so you can get some blood packs. Especially if you're a Ventru, you're gonna need blue blood packs because Ventrus get more blood from drinking from basically more better people. Blood buff. So if you can never unlock a door, blood buff, because it raises your dexterity, which raises... We're going to... Dang it. Okay, so what we're doing is we're looking for pain meds. So basically, there's some things that you can't really do until you start some quests. I'm not really looking to do much in here right now. What I'm more concerned about is finding my ghoul. You can get a ghoul basically straight off. Do you want some babaloo or some dank stank? So basically one of the first things you can do is you can get your own ghoul. And whenever people are involved, you need to come through.
Please, get a doctor.
I'll see what I can do.
My insides, it hurts so bad.
So, come up and talk to this guy.
Can you hear me? You're going into shock.
Nurse!
Hey, there's this girl over there.
See here now, I'm the only physician here at the moment. We got twice as many people as usual waiting for treatment. I'll look at her as soon as possible. Try to talk to her, keep her awake.
But
I've got a man in there with a bullet in his head. My nurse paged Dr. Roberts a half hour ago. He'll be here any time. Till then, stay with your friend and make sure she doesn't go into shock. I must go. We're getting no response.
all right.
Can someone call my grandma, please?
Stay with me. I can save you. That's fine. Just watch her die. Maybe my blood can save you. Look, she's smiling. You'll be fine. I must go.
Get away from me! No!
So, I mean, she definitely sees you. Somewhere around here are pain meds. We're gonna deliver the pain meds to Mercurio, and that might be all we can do for today. That's estrogen, I think. Yeah. What I need... blood buff! Yeah. So basically, you can get through this entire first part just on blood buff alone. Okay, we got morphine, which is what we needed for now. Email. Hack it. Alright. And if you can't hack everything right away for some reason, you can find most of all of, you know, the passwords are like just kind of around in other computers. So it'll take a little bit longer, but you can still get through everything. Malcolm, are you free tonight? I thought you could swing by my apartment after your shift. You do still make house calls, don't you, Doctor? I have something that needs to be checked out. Paige. Do I really have to ask twice? We don't have to do anything if you don't want, but I really need to do some help studying for my... I really do need some help studying for my anatomy test, please. Subject was Ree, thinks she's suspicious. Well then, Dr. Malcolm. Guess I'll see you around 5. I'm really glad you finally decided to come over, and if you should want me to show you my appreciation, you just have to ask. And then from Trina, on your way home. Malcolm, do you think you'll be able to get a day off next week? My mother's coming to town on Thursday. I bought a new mattress and some new curtains for the guest room. Do you think you can pick up some donuts and orange juice on the way home for breakfast? Malcolm, how could you? And then basically you can go and extort Dr. Malcolm, which is what we're looking to do today.
Can you hear me? You're going into shock.
Nurse!
Hey, you Malcolm, your wife know about your affair?
Get out of here. Can't you see I'm with a patient?
I guess you don't care if your wife finds out then.
Are you trying to blackmail me? You don't know who my wife is. She wouldn't believe you. Now get out!
Then I'll go forward that email from Paige to Trina at sol.vtm. Vampire the Masquerade. Ha ha ha.
Wait now. What do you want?
$75.
Deal. But I'm in the middle of something. I'll have to drop it off later. Now never speak to me about that again.
Put it in my mailbox, Doctor. Oh, shit. I remember that guy. That guy is creepy. I don't like him. I heard another rat around here somewhere. I'm running low on blood. I'm gonna try and get some of the other stuff too. Like the special legendary items and things. What I really want is the Odious Chalice. If you get any item, you want the Odious Chalice, and you want the Giovanni Scepter. Which are probably two of the most useful items in the game. One more rat and then we'll go home. There's one. And the Santa Monica sewers are pretty nice because they're just kind of small and you can find everything easy. Once you get the hang of things here, you don't really need to look at the map anymore. It's been a while for me though. Mercurio? I brought you some morphine. Hold still.
Oh, holy Christ, I needed that.
Hope that helped. Goodbye. Alright, so yeah, we got a bunch of humanity back. We're actually at a net gain for humanity. So let's check out our character sheet. We currently have 3 experience. That's enough to get more computer. How about, that costs 4, but how about persuasion? What? Scholarship? Yeah, scholarship. Disciplines always take more. So let's put it in scholarship for now, because you also get good research for that. And having a high persuasion, I think you might need a 5 or a 6 before the end of Santa Monica to get the correct ending. There's our cash from the good doctor. Then we're gonna check our email. I'm not sure if you have to finish the Astrolite. Yeah. You have to finish the Astrolite quest before you can get the Werewolf Blood quest. Okay. So I won't even be able to open that if we tried. There's a lot of places I can't get yet. There's a sewer. There's nothing over here, but you can wait. Classy. No one usually walks through here, so it's pretty okay. Occasionally, if you go to the right thing, you can find a tire iron. I think it's actually in this car, which, we won't be able to get until later.
I've seen a lot of shocking things in my time on the force, but that pier, that's the kind of thing that makes you lose your faith in humanity.
I gotta say, it's the second worst thing I've ever seen.
Poor bastard down there's torn in 2. By the looks of it, you'd think someone tied him to 2 horses and raced them in opposite directions. What could you have possibly seen that was worse than what's down there?
It was about 3 years ago up in Malibu. Found this guy on the beach. Looked like, I don't know, an animal attack.
Shark bite?
Nah, I'd seen shark bites. This was something different. Like whatever killed him moved. His head was missing, his hands were missing. And there were these huge slashes. But
bullshit.
No. Guy was literally slashed to ribbons. The worst part was I was waiting for the meat wagon. I felt like something was watching me. I swear on my badge today that there was something just out of sight. For a split second, I thought about going into the squad car and getting the hell out of that place. To this day, it makes me wonder what's really out there.
Maybe it was a werewolf.
Woo! All right.
Or a vampire.
See, this is why you didn't get invited to Hernandez's wedding, Ted.
Yeah, Ted. Gosh. Alright, we're here at the pier.
Up there. Through that chain link gate and up those stairs.
What?
Those men you are looking for.
How'd you know I was looking for someone?
Never mind. You wouldn't understand.
Weird. Well, that's new. Thanks. Alright, so first we're actually gonna come over here and grab the stake. I don't think you can use it to fight, which is unfortunate. Ooh. Was it a werewolf? Whoa! Alright, so my quest log got updated, and I don't think there's anything in here. River. Blood quest. Pitfall. Boop, 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 boop. I want to play Pitfall. Call of Duty. That was back from when Call of Duty was good. Rampage. I love this game. Blood quest. I'm on one of those. Right now we raid King Neil. He's just a texture. And Liquid Demon Seed, in case you need some.
Do you know who the head vampire is? If the head vampire dies, we all become human again, right?
If he's killed with the holy stake, sure. Interested in purchasing it?
Okay, but first I had another question. How about blood transfusions? If I get a full blood transfusion, I can become human again, right?
Sure, if it's unicorn blood.
Unicorn blood?
Fine, I won't say any then.
I'll buy it. I'm gonna go get some money. Come back in a little while.
Yeah, I may also find some special chewing gum to erode your fangs. Oh, I'm such a dick. One of the Thin Bloods believes everything you say. Selling him what he wants could make you some money. That's good because you need money in this game like there's no tomorrow. Hey, E.
What? Now they're sending the extra uglies to sweep
Hey,
us up.
don't... What did you say?
Listen, it's like I've told you types about 1,000 times now. We know we can't hunt round here, all right? We're minding our own business. No reason to hassle the weaklings.
That's cool. Mind if I chill with you?
Be my guest. But you'd be the first. Most of the time you types just run us off. Or in the case of some of the long faces we got gathered around here, killers on sight.
What? Why?
Dunno. We all seem to have come down with the same disease. Oh, hell, who am I kidding? We're a bad horror show, alright? We seem to be the runts, the mistakes. You types call us Thin Bloods. I say we're all equally screwed.
I'm new to this myself. What's a Thin Blood?
I'm damned if I know. Well, I know you don't want to be one. You seem to be in the lead. You tell me.
For starters, what clan are you?
Clan? See, I've heard all that before. And I still don't know what the hell anyone's talking about. I'd like to know just what I've become. We'd all like to know just what the hell kind of devil's contract we've apparently signed.
How'd this happen to you?
I'd just come to town for the surf tourney. Seems like years ago, but it's, well, been about 6 months now. Every night during the finals, I used to hit the local diner after the beach parties fizzled out in the AM. That's where I met her.
Met who?
She had a natural beauty. Not like all the plastic dolls littering the sand. Her name was Lily. I remember introducing myself, the way she seemed grateful for the company. Well, a few nights after our meeting, we were on the beach alone.
Go on.
She tried to tell me what she was, but I didn't understand. And so she showed me. I was furious with her when I took it all in. I cursed her and left, never really knowing what I was.
Yeah, that was kind of
I
shitty of her
realise
to do
now
that
how
to
she
him,
must have
though.
felt.
You know?
So here I am now. A mystery to myself.
Maybe I should look into this whole Thin Blood
I
thing.
hope you have better luck than I did. No one's been particularly friendly to me in this city. Only reason we're in Santa Monica is because we haven't been chased out yet.
Vasily, is she dead?
Clinically, yes. But honestly, I don't know. I suppose I'd have moved on by now if I didn't think she'd show up one of these nights. There's a lot I've got left to say to
Are they all Thin Bloods too?
Aye. Most of them just recently arrived in LA. Got chased off by the Sabbath or some such thing from their home cities. They're more in the dark than I am. They're a good bunch, but well, they've been through a lot. It's affected them.
You know you're vampires, right?
That's what Lily tried to tell me. But what I don't understand are the rules, and the terms, and the reasons some of them are at our throats claiming we're harbingers of the apocalypse. That's what I want to know.
I'll get back to you if I hear anything. Alright. We're heading up, and then we're gonna watch some things. Yeah, you can get knives from these guys too, so it's not like a big deal or anything. Alright. So, I'm gonna have Obfuscate on. Actually, let's save. We'll see how this goes down.
Keep walking, freak. Seriously, get out of my sight.
My everything is bad. My everything is bad. Come on. Potence. There we go. Okay, we're going to... Okay. Okay. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, this was a bad idea. This was a bad idea. Okay. This was a horrible idea. Hey, where you going, man? Alright. So let's try that again. So the first thing you want to do is you want to come around to this side. And come through here. And you're going to go around the house.
Turned off the power. I was just about to unlock shit.
The lights, damn it.
You turn on the power, bitch.
Fix the lights, Get the lights or I'll shove that control up your ass, Al.
Yeah, Al.
Man. Shit.
Let's see if there's a way in over here. You got a lockpick. And you got a blood buff. And then you gotta use your blood pack a couple times. Come in here, and you have to get Mercurio's money because they have his money.
Hey, stop right there.
You gotta use your disciplines. You gotta use your disciplines. If you don't use your disciplines, you are going to get fucked. Right? Okay. Yeah. So I want the Astrolite. I want whatever that is. Then I'm gonna want to kill the guy outside. Gonna take his gun. I think that's most of everything. Gonna take that gun. They've got like an Xbox or something going on there. Alright, I guess that's everywhere. We'll go out the front door so we don't have to worry about that stupid dog. Where's the other door? Yeah, that guy's just kind of gone. All right. Well, I'm gonna see you guys back at Mercurio. I'll be right back.
No. You have any of those items you mentioned? Yeah. Here you go. Now where can I find the head vampire? You won't have to live like this anymore. I'm going to kill the head vampire.
Oh dear. There's like gum and stuff around the pier I could have looked for, but I didn't. Mercurio, I got the Astrolite back.
Yeah? Did you waste those sons of bitches?
They left me no choice.
Good. Great. Hope it was painful. Did you get my money back?
I did. Here's all your
Oh,
money.
you're a lifesaver. I might have to buy some new kidneys with this.
What's the story with the Astrolite?
That Astrolite? Twice as powerful as TNT. Instant demolition. Be on the other side of the world when you engage that timer. You need to make someplace disappear. A warehouse. Looks to be a Sabbat interest.
What's a Sabbat?
You haven't been doing this too long, have you? The Sabbat, as I understand it, are your typical power-hungry movie monsters. They specialize in causing grief. I've tangled what they're like, let me tell you. I didn't enjoy it.
Tell me about this warehouse.
I heard a lot about that operation. Well, I'd love to get in there, get my hands on the equipment they've been unloading. But it'd be suicide to walk in there. Got a small army of trigger-happy types, and they're all packing. I don't know, maybe,
Maybe what?
There's a guy. I never met him, but I heard a lot about him. His name is Tongue. Bertram Tongue. He's one of you types. If there's anyone who knows more than me about this city, it's him. Unfortunately, Tongue's hiding out at the moment.
What? Why?
Tongue's laying low because of Therese. Therese Vorman, you know her? Anyway, word is Therese and Tongue are feuding. I don't know the details. My take's that Tongue thinks he's about to get whacked, so he's gone underground till Therese calls it off. If you want to put that warehouse into orbit anytime soon, you're gonna have to get Therese to call off the feud.
So, where can I find her?
She and her sister Jeanette, they run the asylum. Some freaky customers frequent that place. I try not to do business there.
What can you tell me about her?
She's the woman around here. Power player. Nice looking broad for a dead chick, but personality like stone.
I had a question about someone else.
Who exactly?
Jeanette.
Therese?
Therese.
I don't like, but I can respect
Okay,
her.
Jeanette.
Jeanette's different. I don't know what to make of her. She's a little, you know, in the head. I don't know. Therese is, well, like you. And I would think so's Jeanette. But I hear rumors about her.
Rumors?
Alright. Jeanette got a body built for bedrooms. And I got close acquaintances says they conquered that territory. But I asked the main man, and he says you types, you know, can't or don't or do that kind of thing. Anyway, whatever she is, I hear Jeanette's a wild girl.
I see. I had a question about someone else.
Who exactly?
Tell me about Tongue.
I don't know him myself. I'd like to meet the guy. Kind of a local legend. He and Therese seem to be contenders for this city. He's crafty. Smart guy. I haven't heard anything bad about him.
I had some other questions.
Who exactly?
You!
What's to tell? I can get anything anyone wants at any time. Could say it's my calling. Till the Astrolite. Wasn't anything I couldn't handle. Well, back east some shit went down. Big Apple can't go back. I hate LA, but what are you gonna do? Who exactly?
Never mind, goodbye. Alright, so we're gonna have to go places and get things, but before that, we have 5 experience, so let's put that into something. It takes 10 to get Obfuscate. Potence is another 5. Yeah, so let's put that into... because we are going to have to do some combat. Let's put that there. I can't really afford anything else right now. Okay. Alright, that's it for this episode of Vampire the Masquerade. Next time, we are going to go to the asylum. We're going to talk to the new vampire ladies. We're going to see about if we can find Tongue. I know what horrible things await us, but do you? See you next time, edgelords!